Okay, we're going to tie a steelhead pattern today. We are going to be using purple marabou, strung marabou. We are going to be using red seal dubbing. We are going to use some burnt orange striped marabou right there. We have some articulated hooks here. The bend up top, that's what you want. We've got some wire, so fly wire there. For the back here, we're going to have a hook at the back, because that's how you do it. And this is an OPST half-inch shank, which is great. So first things first, depending on your style, I like to put my hook on first. So you're just going to feed the wire through the eyelet. So you got the little loop there like that. Then you're just going to feed the hook through there. You cinch it down so it should look like that. It's kind of the idea that you want. Then you're going to put the hook, essentially you want it the length of your shank plus back that. It's all personal preference, but essentially you want it covered by the materials you're going to be putting down. So you split it on either side of this hook, of the shank, sorry. Split on either side. I like to have hook up for my eyes, where we're going to put those. Close this gap here all the way up. Snip her off. Little snippy snip. Then you can take these tag ends here and fold them back on each other. You're going to tie that in as well. All the way back. And you just broke off on the wire. Fantastic. That sometimes happens with this wire. Alright, back in business. Okay, let's just tie this back in. Careful around that wire. And this is a really, really simple pattern. All I'm going to do is take this dubbing, nice little wad of dubbing loop. So what you're going to do is hold your fingers out like this. You're going to make a loop like this, if that makes sense. You're going to tie it in here, wrap around it to lock it in. And back the other way. So now you should have a loop like this, holding between my fingers, tied in. Some people will still use dubbing wax. You don't have to. Then you're going to make a nice little line of your dubbing like this. And you pinch it in between the two strings. See how it's tied in there? Then you have a dubbing spinner, which is this thing. So see how it spins like that? Some people just have it hanging. I have mine on a little sticky thing that's on a ball bearing. So you're going to put this hook at the end of your line there. That pinches it. And you're going to put your finger right at the end here. And what you're going to see happen, I'm trying to do it up like this, as I spin this dubbing will start to spin on its own like that. Okay? So the more you do it, you want to overspin it, but that dubbing is just going to spin around and wrap around itself in between there. Okay? So See that? Locks your dubbing into place. It's perfect. That dubbing ain't going nowhere. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So you're just going to take your pinchers. So these little pinchers here, I've pinched the end of it. It's wrapped around itself here. Untangle that shiznit. Alright, bring your line forward. What you're going to do is just wrap your dubbing at the end here. So what we're trying to do is create a bit of a body that this marabou will bounce off of. Okay. And wrap it forward a little bit. Wrap it forward one more time. Now we're going to tie that in there. Just like that. Cut off this little piece here. Thread. Tie that down. So we have this little bit here. So what you can do is take a piece of Velcro, if you have it. Hang tight. Okay, I couldn't find my regular Velcro, so my son's shoe will have to do. So you're just going to take the hook side of the Velcro, right there, this part here. You're just going to fluff that out. So you got to get creative sometimes. Converse for fly tying. So now it's nice and poofed out there like that. You can just palmer that back. So now you got a nice little ball here of material. Then what we're going to do is take this purple. I was going to do a dubbing loop with it, but I'm lazy, so I'm not going to. Put that back. Alright. So palmering this back as best as we can everywhere. We're still leaving a lot of room at the front for some more material. Okay. That's good. Now we're into the thick stuff here. We'll just rip off this excess here. You can see. It's just going back like that. Snip off this last little bit. Lock that down. And take a barbell eye like this. There you go, you can see there. Okay, we're going to tie it in. So you're going to do like a figure 8 pattern for this. So what I've typically done is taken my pinchers again, held one side of it like this. So I have it locked in there. And just very gently, you do your first few wraps to try to get it where you want it to be. So you're locking one side. Release the pinchers. Switch direction. You want this centered as best as you can. Perfect. So we got an eyeball on there. There you go. You can see there. Barbell eyes there. And finally, we're going to take, where did we put it? Right here. This orange marabou, orange striped marabou. Nice and long fibers. Nice color. This is almost like a Halloween version. Put it right in the middle there because I'm going to put that piece back. Lock it in. Okay, same thing. We're going to palmer all this back. Be conscious of the purple that's there. So what's nice about this marabou is it's got the stripes on it, which gives it a nice contrast of the black and orange. Looks like a mess right now, but don't worry, we're going to clean it up. Picking up here. Sharp scissors. Everybody needs a good sharp pair of scissors. As you're tying, you'll realize your kind of style, what you're good at, what you're not. But it's all about practice. I've realized underneath things are usually not as clean as I look at the top, so always trying to make things look a little bit better all around. Just like that. Clean that sucker up. Alright, there we go. That baby will fish. So if we have a look over here, we got some nice little contrast of the black and orange, as well as the red underneath here with the purple. This fly will be great for low visibility conditions, so you need something bigger and darker to get in front of the fish's face. This will work great. So we're just going to finish this off. Oops. And finally, we're going to use good old Loon Outdoors clear UV finish. This time you're going around the head, because you don't want that baby to fall off on the barbell. Underneath as well, trying to make sure your hairs aren't getting in the way. Okay, take your UV light. Boom, you're laughing. All the way to the shore. So there you go, hooks up here. See, it's just sticking out there. Purple underneath with the striped orange and black. With the barbell head. This will be a great fly for salmon and steelhead. Hope that works for you. Alright, happy fishing.